just make sure everything's working. Okay. Looks like we're good. I'm going to share my screen of the BHuman platform. So let me get that up. Okay. So as you can see, we have updated the platform a little bit, and we're going to continue to update it. We work 24/7 on getting all these updates out, whether it's with the UI or features, just everything. We're working hard, so we appreciate everyone's patience as we've been rolling out these new updates and features. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for hopping on and being interested in BHuman. As you can see, this is like the homepage of our platform. And when you open it up, you'll see your AI studio, you'll see persona, and you'll see leader. So I'll launch the AI studio. We made persona and leader separate subscriptions. So persona is $9 a month extra, I believe. And then I think leader's 19. I haven't checked a leader in a while, but I know persona is 9 a month. Let me launch the AI studio and just go in there and show you some things. So what I want to show first is we just launched our custom landing pages. So I released a tutorial on our YouTube, so you could always go back to our YouTube on how to do the custom landing pages, but I'll show you now. This just makes it so much easier for whoever you're contacting to get back to you, whether they're booking a call or they just have some feedback for you or whatever info you want from them. They can just do everything from the landing page that you send them, so they don't have to go back to your email and reply there, or they don't have to go back to your LinkedIn message and reply there, or your text. So it just kind of simplifies the whole process of your campaign. Let me show you the landing page situation. So we'll go to one of my campaigns, and this is the like last page of your campaign. So after you generate your videos, you will see your generated videos here. And then you'll have share your videos right here, which, unless you're new, you've probably been working with this part. And you can do this with email or text. And then we also have leader too, which we can get to later on, but I'll show you how to do it with email. So first off, before you even start creating your email, you'll have your more options and you'll see landing page right here. So that's the first step. So you press landing page, and this is the same one I showed in my tutorial video. It's pretty random. I didn't make one that made sense, but just for an example to show you guys quickly, this is what it looks like. And we have these drag and drop elements right here. So this makes it super easy, and I'm very visual. I know many people are visual nowadays. So you simply just drag and drop, drag and drop. So I did my title first, and then you can add a text block. So as you can see, I just put in random text right there. And then I added my video. So when you click video, that's going to be the video that you generated in this campaign. So that will be the personalized video. So you just want to make sure that's in there because that's obviously a big part of this. And then you can add an image. So I added like a logo. You can add anything, any image. And then you have an HTML embed you can add right here. And so that will make everything super custom for you. Like sky's the limit, go crazy. And then we also have the input field. So this is where you can collect more info from whoever's viewing the landing page. And then you can add the Calendly, your calendar to book calls, which is amazing because as I said, like they don't have to go back to your email or text to be like, hey, I want to book a call. They just book it right there and they're done. And you made the process super easy for them. So, and you can also put these in any order. This is just the order I followed, like in this order. But you can, put your Calendly at the top if your goal is to get a call booked, or put the input field at the top. So, very fun. So then you would click create, which I already did. And then let me show you how to put it in your email, which it's literally the same thing as when you put your video in. We just have like another button that you can add. So select email. So this is the email that you're going to be sending your email from. So mine's Julia at BHuman. And then you want to do, hey, name, check out this quick video I made for you. Some clickbait right there. And then you want to go to the body. So this is where you'll put the landing page in. So you'll say, hey, name, check out this not landing page, this video I made for you. I don't know what you guys would say, but along with some other cool news, just because we're adding the landing page. So that's your little chance to put in more info there about what they're going to see on the landing page, or maybe, book a call here. So first, I say let's put in the video because that's what's going to capture someone's attention. When you click landing page, it will just be a link. It can be your very own link, but I suggest putting in the video and the landing page, because without the video, people may just be like, I don't want to click this link. What is this? So they'll see a preview of your video, and then best Julia. So then you can send this to your whole list in the campaign. But of course, send yourself a sample email first, just to make sure you like how everything looks. And let me show you guys how mine looked. So let me just get my email open here. I should have opened this before. So sorry, hold on. Just a few seconds. And let me share my screen with my email. Let's see. Okay, so this is what the email looks like. It says, hey, Julia, check out this video I made for you, blah, blah, blah. Has the video thumbnail and video. You can click on this and go to the video as always. And then there's the landing page link, which you can change the URL of that. So let me share my screen of the landing page so you guys can see. Okay, here we go. So this is it. As you can see, it literally looks exactly the same as what you were building on the platform. So I love that, especially if you're not someone that like builds websites all the time. It's just super user friendly this way. So I really like that it looks exactly the same. So no surprises. So same thing, title, text box, video, image, HTML, input box, Calendly, calendar. So that's the landing page. Let me check in if we have any questions. Okay, let me show you more of the platform a little bit, and I can get back to questions in a little. Let's see, we'll go back. I'll show you, we added like, I don't even know how many templates. A lot of you guys were requesting more templates, so we hired a bunch of actors. I did a few myself. So let me show you some of those. Go back to the BHuman platform. Okay. So if you see, you could click create and get to templates there, but there's also right here, it says my templates, my instances. So you can click on templates, and as you can see, we added a lot. So we have some automotive templates, e-commerce templates. This is where I did a few. I did a few e-commerce ones, and then we have some e-commerce ones, I think, in French, marketing. We have some in French as well for marketing, sales, real estate, HR, finance, hospitality, software, politics, healthcare, nonprofits, and we have a lot in German as well. And we're going to keep expanding on all these. So if you guys have like requests of what, you think you would be using a lot, definitely chat or email us, help@bhuman.ai. And we're going to keep expanding on this because I know it just makes it even easier for you guys to not have to film yourself. So we added all that. And then let's see. Easy mode versus advanced mode. I'll go over that again just because, especially if you're new, that's an important factor. So easy mode is simply just, and you could see we have some guides right here. So you could always click like easy mode tutorial, Zapier tutorial, easy mode versus advanced mode. And then we have a YouTube channel with a bunch of content as well. You can always check those out. So easy mode is simply, so what will happen, let me explain this correctly. What will happen is you'll click create, go to my videos, and then you'll do create new. And just name this. So you'll have desktop or upload recording. So if you're going to upload a recording, that's going to be advanced mode. This could change soon, but right now this is how it works. Anything you're uploading is always advanced mode, meaning you have to say hey name or whatever variable you're putting in your video before uploading it, whereas easy mode you don't have to worry about that. So anything you're uploading, just make sure that you put in your variables and that you paused around the whole variable phrase. So if you say, hey name, pause. I was just checking out your website, and you don't have to say pause, but take a pause. I always like to say like one Mississippi in my head. So that's a good note. Just any variable in your advanced mode video, make sure you're pausing around so that our AI has the like time to replace it, because it's going to replace the whole short phrase. And this is something that a lot of people get stuck on when they're first starting out. So anything around hey name, or if you're going to do something with like company in it, you could say, I want to schedule a call because I love your website, pause. We love company, pause, and then continue your script. So that's a note. And then, so easy mode, anything you film on the desktop is going to be easy mode. So click desktop, and then you want to do easy mode and personalize the first name only. So most people are only wanting the first name personalized, and that's really all you need to capture people's attention. So we also have like 8 different languages here now that you could choose from for easy mode, and that's a new update because it used to be only advanced mode. So easy mode, we'll do click into it, and then you can do an AI script generation. So if you're like unsure what to say, this is a cool way to do it. So I went ahead and did a marketing agency reaching out to new clients. So that's like what the video is going to be. And then call to action. book a call. Once you book a 15-minute call. And then here you could generate new scripts, and it should give you like a few different scripts, and this should only take about a minute or so to generate these, or you can always click skip. So I'll let these generate for a second so you guys could see. Redesign of Minds from YouTube says this is good. I'm happy you think so. Just checking in on the chats right now while this is generating. Let's see. Okay, so it generated. So here you have a few options and you can select your script. So we'll select this, and let me just get set up. Okay, so this is what easy mode looks like. As you see, like the script you generated or the script that you put in yourself, this is where it appears. So I'm not going to say this whole thing because it's very lengthy, but I'll just show you guys how this works. So what you're going to do is click the red button to start recording, but you have to wait to talk until you hear a beep. So after you hear the beep, then you just say the script. And again, you don't have to say hey name. So what will happen with easy mode is after you film and you generate your sample or your campaign, you'll see that it will input hey name before the beep happened, if that makes sense. So let's get to it. And another note for some filming guidelines is you want to be like 4, maybe more feet away from the camera. Totally depends on like the lighting and the room you're in. Of course, you want to film in like a quiet space. You also want to not have too brightly direct lighting. So like I have a window kind of to the left of me right here. So I don't know if this video is going to turn out the best because usually for my face and my mouth, my clone looks better when I'm like in a little lower, darker lighting. So you could even go kind of like in front of a window or a door and get that lower lighting. You really have to experiment and try a bunch of different ways and options because everyone's face is so different. So when you get started, I would just like play around and find like the best go-to spot. And once you find that spot, then you can always use it and you know how the process goes. So anyways, I'm going to stand or sit back a little bit further and let's get to it. This is Julia from BHuman. How are you today? I'm doing well, or what is this script? Okay, we need to fix this script, but whatever. It's for the live stream, so it doesn't matter. But that's funny. It says, I'm doing well, thank you, marketing agent. I'm great. Thank you for asking. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're gonna end this. Okay, so save. That's the first time I ever saw a script like not make sense. So sorry about that, but we're just gonna be very real here. Sometimes AI is just weird. Okay, so while that's uploading, let me show you, or let me look at the questions on the chat. Someone's just asking about like our new face and lip cloning model. That is coming out very soon. We just updated our like voice cloning model, so that's out, but we have been letting people know that we do have a more advanced lip cloning model coming out, which it has been updated like over the past few months, but we have a newer one coming out that's going to be even better, and that will probably be very soon, but I haven't been able to get an exact date on it because it's like impossible to say. We're just trying to get it out ASAP. So the team's working very hard on getting that out. Okay, so here is my video finish. And then you can preview a sample or create a new campaign. I recommend always previewing a sample first, because you may not like the lighting or how you filmed and you want to do it again. So we'll put in a name here, generate sample, and that's where your samples will generate. If you're using this in a campaign, it will also show like campaigns using this, and you can go there. Thank you for showing the realness of what happens. Radiance by Raytila, Salon, and Mini Spa says. Sure. I'm like, seriously, I'm like a user really because, you know, I am not like a huge tech background exactly. I am because I'm young and I know how things work, but so I totally understand like being really overwhelmed at first when you start with BHuman, and like AI is kind of overwhelming if you've never dealt with it before. It's kind of like it's a very new thing. So totally understand when people are like just starting and they're a little overwhelmed. Um, but definitely, like, as you're going, always chat us or email us, or like our YouTube has so much tutorials and content. So you can always check that out. Just gonna see. I like logged out of the chat box thing, so let me just check it. Okay. So your videos, your samples should take just a few minutes to generate. And then when you're doing like when you're making a whole campaign, which I'll show you. When you're making a whole campaign, it depends on how many uh, like names or like how many you have in your CSV that you're trying to generate, because that is, if you take 10 videos, it can generate in 10 minutes maybe, or 20 minutes. But if you have like 300, then it's going to take a little bit longer. It does scale quickly, so like the more you have, it gets shorter than you think it would be, but that just a heads up there. Um, as you could see, this is where you're like creating a campaign. So if I were to take the easy mode video that I just filmed and I wanted to create a campaign with it, this is what it would look like. And you can do upload a CSV, which is what most of you will be doing. So you would upload your CSV here, and then like you would see your whole CSV that you uploaded up here, right here. I only have like 2 in here because it's just a sample, but I'm sure most of you guys will have more than this. And you have your name, email, phone, website, whatever you're going to need. So I had just a simple name video. If you're going to add more variables, make sure you have those columns like company, school, hospital. If you're going to only email these out, then you only need emails. But if you're also going to text these out, then make sure you have everyone's phone numbers in there. You get the gist, just like make sure everything's in your CSV. And then, especially with background mode, which I'll show you, you want to make sure you have those websites in there for background mode. And then this is what I did. I did right here, you'll see map your column headers to video variables, name, choose a variable. I chose name. And then your voice. This is awesome. So you can either enable voice cloning, which is what you'll do most of the time, but you can also record your voice manually now. So especially for people with accents, this is very helpful. So say, an Australian accent. Sometimes the voice cloning, I've had some Australians not be very happy with it. So if you're like noticing it, you can just record the variables manually. So any issues like that, or like if someone's name or a name of a company is, say the name of a company is like a initials like GXC or whatever, then maybe you want to record that manually because maybe our voice clone isn't getting that and it's like says something weird. So that's always good. And then background mode I'll show you. So let's see, you can add background and then you'll have this pop up. So you'll have a direct link to image or video, public website to screenshot, LinkedIn profile URL, or you can upload an image or video. And then you have select a column to use as background. So usually what I've done is I would do like a public website to screenshot, and then I would do website because that's the column in my CSV. And then how do you want your video to show? So we have in a square, in a circle, or using a green screen. Most people are in a circle so that it looks like a Loom video. And then you can also, what's really cool is adjust the timing. So you could do one website, say you have BHuman for like the first 5 seconds, and then you could do Nordstrom.com like 10 to 15 second point, so you can kind of go in and out of looking like you're sharing your screen on a Loom or something. Or you could just do show throughout the entire video, which that's what most people end up doing. And there's lots of updates and features to come out with background mode, but this is what it is right now. So that's awesome. And let me check in on our chat, see if you guys have any questions. Let's see. Do you know when the new AI model will be released? Yes, I actually just answered that, but maybe you weren't on before. I was saying that I don't have an exact date. Unfortunately, we just released our newest like voice clone model, so that's updated, but our face and lip model, we are working hard every day to get it out ASAP. It has been updated like over the past few months, but the one that like we're really waiting on is coming out as soon as possible. I'm not able to get an exact date because it's like impossible for the team to know. They're just working on it every day, and as soon as it's ready, which I know it's very close, then it'll be released. But as long as you're like signed up for our emails, you should be notified when it comes out. ARX360 says, I hope we can view this. I got stuck on a conference call, so missed the first 25 minutes. Dang. Oh, this will be recorded, so this will be saved on YouTube, so you can always go back and watch it anytime. And then I can go over persona a little bit. Someone just asked about persona. So I'll give you a good like rundown of it. So if you got the $9 a month persona, which is extremely cheap for what it is, like no one else is doing anything like this. So keep that in mind. It's very cheap, and I don't know when prices will go up, but because it's brand new, it's only $9 a month right now. So you would click launch persona, and then you'll have my personas. I was trying to make like a fashion stylist sort of thing where you can ask questions like how to style pink pants or whatever. And I'll show you guys what this looks like. So when you're gonna create your persona, you'll have to do these required videos. So you'll have an intro, awaiting, no reply available, still there, ending. So this was actually one of my first tests of persona, and I was like too close to the camera. So persona is the same thing like as filming your normal BHuman videos. You want to make sure you're a bit away. I would like 4 feet at least, I would say. 4 feet away from the camera, because it's the same thing as our other videos. Your mouth will just look more natural. So keep that in mind, because especially with persona, like you have to stay still and stay in the same position and place. So like find the best spot for you and the best distance and go with it. But I'll show you guys what this is. So like intro, it's gonna have you just film a little intro like, hey, I'm Julia and I'm your customer success agent. Like, let me know if you have any questions and I'm happy to answer them. Something like that. Just an intro, introduce yourself, what you want them to ask you or tell you. And then you'll have a waiting one that you'll have to record, and it will just be like a few seconds, I think. And it's simply just yourself like listening to someone. So you kind of just sit there and look at the camera and like blink, maybe nod your head, like just kind of like you're listening to someone. So it's kind of like some acting involved in this. You could be an actor now. Um, and then no reply available. So when, your persona doesn't have enough data to answer someone's question, you would say, I'm so sorry. Looks like I don't have an answer for this. Why don't you ask me something more on topic, like, say, amusement parks, whatever we're talking about. So you would film that, and then you'll have a still there that you'll want to film. So you'll say, looks like you may have stepped away, so I'm going to hop off, and can always come back here and let me know when you have more questions, or whatever you want to say. And then you'll have an ending that you'll have to film too. So that will be like, all right, like, so nice talking to you. Like, seems like you don't have any more questions. Uh, you know, come back. Kind of the same thing is still there, but a little bit different. Um, or no, ending will be more, okay, I kind of messed that up. Ending is more like I'm gonna hop off, like I just said. Still there's more like, are you still there? I haven't heard anything from you, or whatever. And then an ending will be, looks like you stepped away. I'm gonna hop off, yada yada yada. Sorry, I'm still learning this too because this is new. And then you'll have some training videos. So required videos is kind of, it's not cloning yourself. They're just like your normal videos that you're filming. Training videos will be, so you see you have like a 5-second one, 10-second, and it goes all the way up to 30 seconds. So this was like a fashion stylist sort of thing I was trying to do. So this will be like yourself talking about the topic that your persona is. So I was just talking about fashion and trends and different things for each of these videos. And you could be very random, like it doesn't have to make sense, just as long as it's kind of on topic of what you're saying. So that's just good training data for AI to have for your voice and your face and all of that. And then these are my response videos, which these are actually AI generated. So after you film the required videos and the training videos, you'll go to manage knowledge base. And this is where you could create a new prompt response or new training data. So if you go into training data, this is where you can like input, say your website, like say BHuman, say we're doing this for customer success or BHuman. You can kind of just like go to your website and go to the articles and copy and paste all of that in, so that when customers are asking me a question on our website, say, that will be, most of those are in the help articles. So any data like that you have, you'll just copy and paste into there. And then you can also create a new prompt response. So you could do like, what is your favorite outfit to wear to date night, or something like that. And then you'll put your response there. and then you can add it. So as you can see, like I added a few different things here. So these are my prompts, responses. And what will happen is like when you create a new prompt response, that's your own like question and answer. You wrote that. When you add in training data, then that it will create a prompt and a response like from that data, if that makes sense. So then once you add that, and you can always go back and add more, you would just update your persona and then it will get your response videos generated and you can kind of sample them. Um, So, and then if you go to share persona, once you're done and you want to send your link around, say, this is your own persona link right here. And then let's see. And then this is the like HTML embed coding that if you were putting it like on your website, um, or doing something like that with it, that's right there. I haven't done that myself. I've only used my link, but definitely check that out too because that is very cool. Let me go back to the chat and see if we have any more questions. Question about leader from Touring Freedom. I don't understand when leader is sending a connection request or sending a message and how to control that. So I wish I could help better with leader. We have someone on our development team helping with leader questions. So if you want to chat us or email me, I'll make sure he helps you. I think we're just still like leaders brand new and we're still just like perfecting everything with it. It does work. We have a bunch of people using it, but I would need help from the team to answer your question. So email help@bhuman.ai, julia@bhuman.ai, or use our live chat, and I'll make sure that he helps you. Okay. If anyone has questions, now is the time because I think I kind of went over everything. So we'll look at a few questions and then be ready to go. And Zapier is, we're updating our platform where Zapier will be more simple. Just going to put that out there. But Zapier, we have tutorials on our YouTube channel. It just makes it where you can automate your whole campaign instead of like sending it from our platform. So, you know, if someone abandons cart, then they'll instantly go to email being like, saw you didn't check out, blah, blah, blah. So that is where Zapier comes in and it's really helpful. But, okay. Well, if there's any more questions, I'll give it a few more seconds and then we'll hop off. And if I didn't cover anything that you were wanting to ask on this live stream, just chat or email us, help@bhuman.ai, or chat us when you're on the platform. What is leader? So leader is simply messaging people with our personalized videos through leader. Through LinkedIn, through leader. So leader is what connects LinkedIn with BHuman pretty much. So you can send LinkedIn messages with that. And we have tutorials on leader as well on our YouTube. So if you want to get that set up and learn more about it, definitely watch that. Okay, I'll just give it a few more moments. Okay. I think we're good on the questions. Doesn't seem like anyone has anything else, so I'm gonna hop off. Um, thanks for watching. Let me stop sharing my screen. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know if you have any questions. We're putting out updates like 24/7, it feels like. So if you see anything new and you're confused, just chat us or email us. Have a great day, and thanks for joining and tuning in. See you guys.